keep passing it around.
Yeah. Hey, Mike, can you just talk a little bit about the intensity you guys showed and the way you came back, obviously, from Kansas, seemed to address some of the maybe glitches you had in the previous game?
Well, again, I mean, tonight, everybody had a chance to play. You know, Geronimo came to me before the game and said he couldn't go, and I knew Trace wasn't gonna play. And with X being out, you know, guys have gotta step up and play and make plays, and I thought for the most part, everybody did that. I don't like the fact that we gave up 72 points. You know, that's something I always seem to watch, so we gotta be better than that area.
Mike, can you assess CJ Gunn's performance? What did you like? What do you want to see him do better?
No, I mean, he was solid tonight. You know, I think, you know, moving forward, CJ and Gallo and Zamar Bates, you know, Anthony, when he gets in there, we gotta do a better job on the ball and guarding the ball. And, you know, we had quite a few fouls called tonight in guarding the ball in a one-on-one position. And then we gotta do a better job in our pick and roll defense in terms of getting over the screen and getting into the ball. We were terrible tonight in that area.
Mike, with X out, does that change at all Jalen's responsibilities, what he's expected to do in terms of running the offense?
Well, I mean, it doesn't change anything. They both ran the offense. You know, when X is there, it gives you, you know, two guys that can make plays with the basketball, not only for themselves, but for guys around them. And now we don't have X, you know, and, you know, I got to keep an eye on Jalen as well. He's just getting back from, you know, his flare up, and, you know, you want to make sure that you don't bury him with a lot of minutes to the point where he goes back down. Then you really stuck. So, you know, tonight we came in, you know, I came in with the thought process of playing 30 minutes, and that's what we played him. And I thought he responded pretty well. He had a few too many turnovers for me, but he's young and he's still learning.
Jim?
Coach, how long do you expect Xavier to be out? How long do you expect Trace to be out?
Don't know. I wish I could tell you that. I really don't know. You know, my job is to make sure that the guys that are in uniform that's ready to play, to get them ready to go. And then we'll welcome them back when that time comes.
Coach, how big do you think the confidence boost of just getting back in the win column was for this group after the last stretch in Vegas and in Kansas?
Well, again, I mean, it's, you know, we've played well here at home. You know what I mean? Our fan base has put us in position to play well. And, you know, I expect us to win every game at home. I mean, that's my goal. And yes, to bounce back from the two games that we've lost is a confidence builder for our team. We're still a young team, man. I started 2 freshmen tonight.
Go ahead.
Coach, what's your assessment of how Logan played tonight and kind of where he's at overall in his progression?
Well, he's not in great shape. You know, Logan has had his ups and downs, but I thought he responded. Logan seemed like every time I throw him in there, he does something, you know, positive. But you can't play him in long stretches. He's had his problems in terms of illness and things of that nature that's really put him behind from a physical standpoint. So, I mean, we just, you know, tonight he played well, and I did play him in some stretches, but, you know, I got to get him in better shape.
Coach, with X out and Jalen the only traditional point guard on the floor, is that something where you feel his role has changed somewhat offensively right now with X out?
No, his role, I mean, again, he's going to have to continue to do the same thing. You know, it's not like the NBA. I can go to the D League and find me another point guard. You know, he's the only true one that we have, and again, I can't bury him with 40 minutes a game. I can't do that, or there's a chance he can drop off. So, you know, I got to really watch that closely and monitor him, you know, as we continue this journey. But the guys like Gallo and Scoop and CJ and Anthony, guys that, you know, have to handle the ball for us, they got to be more strong with it and be able to make basketball plays to help us.
Mike, when did you decide that tonight was the night to not play Trace? And also, When did you find out about Jordan's injury and what is his injury?
Well, Jordan's injury is a dislocated finger. And, you know, he tried to go a little yesterday. Trace, went a little yesterday, but then he backed off, and then we decided to just hold him out. And I don't know if he'll play on Friday or not as well, so we'll see. Geronimo is basically how much pain he can, you know, tolerate, you know, with his dislocated finger bandage. So, you know, only time will tell, you know, I mean, tomorrow will be another day and we'll go start practice and see where everybody is.
All right, Coach. Anything else? Go ahead, last question.
Coach, when you're using these different rotations and putting in guys you haven't seen a lot, what are you looking for them in terms of their development?
How hard they play. You know, that's a big part of it. And some of our guys are not playing hard enough. And, you know, that's my job to get them to play hard. You know, everything else will come in play and fall in place if they learn to just play hard. That's what you deal with when you have young players. You know, they think they play hard, but there's always another level that they gotta reach. And that's what I'm trying to get them to.
All right, guys.